I am so afraid of flying that I religiously watched the crash scene from the 2012 movie Flight, starring Denzel Washington. Some would qualify the practice as counterintuitive. However, I would argue that those people have simply never seen the movie. William Whip Whitaker is a commercial airline pilot with a knack for flying under the influence. Folks, this is a drama film. While hammered, he manages to land a 737 aircraft after pulling it out of a 90-degree nosedive by fully inverting it. He then flips the plane back over and lands it in a field without killing a single person. Now let me be clear, I do not watch this scene once a month to see Denzel Washington safely land a plane. I watch it to remind myself that it would never happen in real life. Small personal practices like that are so human of us, aren't they? I mean, we really subject ourselves to the wildest things sometimes just to maintain our sanity. It's ironic, really. One of those practices is rather universal and happens to take place right around this time each year. However, recent history has proven that this age-old practice has begun to lose its spark. Of course, I am talking about haunted houses. I'd just like to point out, in all fairness, that my bar for haunted houses is naturally set pretty high due to the fact that I grew up in one of the most allegedly haunted cities in America. It makes way for many paranormal tours and experiences, which, despite being tourist traps, do offer a decent amount of local history. As do most ghost tours in most cities, by the way. Even if you don't believe in that kind of thing, you'd be surprised what sort of neat little facts you can learn about wherever you are. During Halloween, me and my friends used to go to this place called the Mortuary, which is a historic mansion converted into a haunted house. It definitely became less scary as we grew older, but what I always appreciated about it was the amount of detail they put into their theming. It was truly an experience. I don't know if they still do it, but they used to sell this special midnight ticket where you could go in with a group of people, but all you had was flashlights and it was pitch black. I was too scared to do it when I was younger, but I would totally do it now. Speaking of now, I currently live in New York City, which is home to one of the greatest haunted houses in all of America, the New York subway system. So why would I spend upwards of $30 on a ticket to an experience when I live in a city that allows me to experience an actual life or death situation in 472 separate locations, all for the low price of $2.90?
Yes, I'm taking it to the haunted house, and this place is haunted for real. It's on Broadway, and it has such a history, but for 22 years, it's been Blood Manor, and people have been coming to get their pants scared right off them, pants on the floor. Okay, I'm gonna slide over.
Blood Manor, marketed as New York City's premier haunted attraction, attempts to answer that question and fails every single year because it fucking blows. If you know someone who is afraid of haunted houses, but also really happens to like laser tag arenas, take them here and I guarantee you it will change their perspective. When I tell you that this is nothing but a haunted house covered in neon paint, I truly mean that it is nothing but a haunted house covered in neon paint. The base experience at Blood Manor costs $50 plus fees, which is unreal. I'm seeing here, however, that they now offer a $350 scare actor experience? I would say this sounds cool, but the better part of me recognizes that not only is this free labor, it's profitable. Where that lands on the moral spectrum, I do not know. Check out the FAQ. Is it scary? Just stay home at that point. Last year, I started seeing ads around the city for Jimmy Fallon's Tonightmares, which I could only assume was some sort of Jimmy Fallon-themed Halloween experience. Despite not knowing exactly what it was, I quickly purchased tickets to this $40 experience, confident that any attraction attached to this man's name was bound to be nothing less than lifeless corporate bullshit. Not only was I right, it was even worse than I expected. $40 for 10 minutes of a haunted experience that barely had anything to do with Jimmy Fallon.
Uh-oh. It's Jimmy! No,
I still don't actually know if that was Jimmy, for the record. We were kind of just screaming his name for fun in every room, hoping he would show up. So with years of knowledge under my belt, you'd think that there would be no reason for me to continue seeking out these experiences. And you would be correct. But what if I just like went ahead and did it anyway? The following TikTok ad is all it took for me to fully invest in yet another experience that I knew nothing about. All right, guys. What do you think? An absence of thought is also okay, right? I don't want you feeling bad here. That video right there was all the information I needed to know that I was going to spend upwards of $300 on this experience for me and my friends. I don't know if the lack of information severely interested me or if I just have a serious problem with consciously spending money on things that I know are going to be a waste of time. But how could I not after reading this description? Opening this October, a terrifying new haunted house inside an abandoned bank. Oh, that's not a complete sentence. Each room is alive with terrifying characters, immersive environments, and heart-pounding scares. Dare to unlock the vault? Sounds pretty cool, right? Yeah. Guys, look, it's not a hard sell. You could have just told people it's a haunted bank, haunted house, and you would get people to go, all right? I did decide to go ahead and take a look at a little bit more of the promo here. That was a mistake. Yeah, right. So is this gonna happen to me? Is that what you're telling me? I must say it doesn't really feed much into this bank lore that you're setting up, but it sounds scary. I'm just like, is there really that much screaming and banging to do in a bank? I'm sorry, am I being overly specific? That's it? Yeah, okay, so spooky, right? What does that have to do with a bank? If we take a look at the website here, where you can book your tickets, it's broken. It didn't look like this the last time.
I need to extrapolate on this thought a bit.
The only thing that this page does is act as a vessel for another page where you actually buy the tickets. When I tell you there was a time that this was not the case, I swear on my life, I can't prove it, but it was real. There was so much information. It was everything that you needed to know in one place. I was able to relocate the FAQ, but it's in the form of a Google Doc. I think my big blaring number 1 question about this is, why is it called Haunted NYC Bank? Not to compare it to something that it isn't, but, you know, Haunted NYC Bank doesn't have the same ring as Jimmy Fallon's To Nightmares. Actually, they both kind of suck. Step inside a real abandoned bank and descend into an immersive haunted house experience unlike anything else in New York City. Boy, is that probably a lie. From the moment the doors slam shut, you're not just visiting, you're trapped in the story. It boasts the ability to explore the eerie halls of a real abandoned bank. Yeah, we heard that part. This is what gets me right here. Wander through cinematic sets that blur the line between fiction and reality. Not only is that description verbose, it is grandiose. Full transparency, for the 25-minute experience, I ended up paying $40 a ticket plus this $378 booking fee. So you do the math for 6 people. They are estimating a duration of approximately 25 minutes for this experience, but we'll see. Hey, Andy, what's that you're holding? You said. Hey, I'm so glad you asked, I said. It's a card. From Cash App, the sponsor of today's video. That's right, folks. Cash App now allows you to design a custom debit card. You can pick from a bunch of different colors and materials and even design what's on the front of your card to make it totally personalized for you. You can see Ash and I here went through a couple of design choices before settling on big dollars inside this card. Folks, let's not forget that being a Cash App customer gets you exclusive discounts for things like coffee, food delivery, and video games. Plus, Cash App is partnered with a selection of major artist tours, giving card members exclusive access to pre-sale before general ticket sales open. The best part is that there's no hidden fees, no monthly charges, no minimum balances. This card is available to everyone ages 13 and up. However, if you're between the ages of 13 and 17, like my son here, all you'll need is a parent or guardian to help you open a sponsored Cash App account and get you rolling. For a limited time, new Cash App customers over the age of 18 can earn $10 when they use the code CASH10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. If you're 13 to 17 years old, request a sponsored account from a parent or guardian, sign up with code CASH10 and get $10 dropped into your account when your Cash App card is activated. Send $5 or more to a friend within your first 14 days, and the rest is history. Terms apply. Thank you, Cash App. You've made me and my son so happy. Okay, so pre-bank. Feeling pretty good. Hoping that we get some scares this time. Hoping it's not like Jimmy. This is right, that's a shout out to Jimmy Fallon.
Video is so shaky.
Oh, it'll stabilize itself. So a couple things. We spent a little bit too long at dinner, as you do. And I was thinking back to last year. This is the second time in a row that we were running to make our time slot. Oh, good.
Mama, we made it.
Dude, Brofist. Am I right? This time we only brought in 2 cameras. I had my buddy Wyatt from Guilty Dogs Productions wearing the, you know, the fuck-ass glasses. I, of course, was rocking the body cam. The audio on it is still insane, so get ready for that. The way this place is set up, it looks like a money laundering front. But the only reason that there's no way that's true is because I can't imagine they're making a lot of money. I mean, just taking a look back at the ticket schedule here, there's a lot of openings. A lot of openings. My adrenaline is rising, so now it's like I need to go somewhere. Yeah. You know, just get it real saucy, get real wet.
It's take 2. Do that take again.
Take on what?
Just the saucy and the wet part.
Oh, cool, yeah. No, I think that was good.
Okay.
What do you think is gonna happen?
I think one of them's gonna joke us.
All right, guys, I'm here in the bathroom at the haunted bank. We're about to go in. I'm very scared. No, I'm not, okay? If I can make it through Jimmy, I can make it through Haunted NYC Bank. No problem. Guaranteed. We were all feeling pretty giddy. We were all feeling pretty goofy. I put the body camera away in my pocket because I was nervous to take it out at first. Anyway, yeah, Wyatt ended up being the one to capture most of this prologue here. You had this little sequence, a little back and forth with this undead bank teller up front. Charming guy, great actor, really into it. We were kind of, you know, shooting the shit, making jokes with him. He really enjoyed it.
Don't you know what happened here 50 years ago?
No, tell us.
I was just getting to it. I hate clowns, I hate clowns, I hate clowns. I've never liked clowns myself. No. Oh, go ahead, laugh. It's funny, isn't it?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They shot us all dead.
Us?
Yes, us.
Oh, okay.
Don't poke holes in the story.
Okay, I'm piecing this together as I go here because even now I still can't really remember. We were given a wad of money and like a receipt thing. I don't know, we were each tasked with carrying these items into the haunted house. Other than that, I will admit it was very unclear as to why we had the items we had and were doing the things we were doing. I was willing to go with it. Maybe we were gonna learn more on the inside. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's hop in here, see what happened.
Why is there a... Whoa! Oh, guys, there might be someone in this wall right here. Let's go through and see. shit! Oh!
Okay, well, none of us can see what you're oh shitting.
This is actually fucked. Oh, cool. Okay.
All right, so this is kind of room number one. And you'll understand what I'm saying about the broken plot in a second here. So yeah, this one character that jumped out at us wasn't trying to attack us. They were trying to enlist our help to put a bunch of money in sacks. I thought the implication was for us to continue carrying this money with us for later on, but that wasn't the case. No, yeah, we kind of just all handed the character our bags of money, and then we moved on to doing something entirely unrelated.
Oh, the ball, guys, we gotta open the balls! 70-second locker! 77? 72nd! Okay.
4, 1, 5, 0. I'm just guessing. Guys, it opened!
It's the jewels.
No way.
Oh yeah, the guy at the beginning, he kept yapping about we had to get these gems, these blood gems, for some reason. We found them instantly. Thanks. That was the whole first room. Very frantic, not really sure like what the lore was, where that money went, who those people were. The second room, however, contained one of the greatest amateur actors in all of New York City. I am convinced of it.
Okay, there's a mirror. And then, oh, this guy is real. This guy's real.
The number you have dialed.
He's passed out at the desk. Hey, we've all been there!
It wasn't you. It was the clowns. The clowns broke the seal. The blood, the money.
You need some more? Oh, okay, yeah, you.
Yeah, so this guy called our friend Natalie up to look at this binder. It had images of clowns in it. I really hate when haunted experiences just go the clown route for no reason. Like, why are clowns here? Why are they in the bank? You can't just combine clowns in the bank. You know, like Dark Knight, you know, the Joker and his goons. It makes sense in the Dark Knight. He was basically having her look through this binder and identify suspects, I guess. But then he like turned a page and it was something evil and then he just started cackling.
I'm going to take everything.
Oh!
Every last drop of blood.
Yeah, I'm not really sure who they are or why they're trying to take all the drops of my blood, but, you know, they're here. They're somewhere and they're after us, I guess, so we were supposed to go with it.
Okay. Oh, that's not very cool. I don't like this room. I think there's someone standing right there.
On the way to the next room, we were greeted by this, this creature of sorts, I suppose, was shaking this bag of gems in my face. Clearly that meant that I had to hand over my bag of gems, so I did so. I really, really did enjoy the idea of having to use, like, the props as tools to get through the haunted house, except for the fact that they totally fucked it. When you use props, there's a lot of opportunity for activity, but most of what we were doing here was just acquiring a prop and then handing it to a character that would then go... I don't know, I hate to be that guy, but something about having the props and, like, giving them to the scare actors, it makes me feel too safe, you know? I want to fucking die.
Oh my god, I just stepped on a bone. Oh, no. Whoa. Oh! That's really bright, if anything. Oh! Oh, I'm going. Alright. What's over here? Oh, God! I knew I was going to get in trouble for exploring. Too fast. Alright. I'll admit it, I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Yeah, I was having fun. I guess I spoke too soon, though, because as soon as I turned the next corner, I was met with, you guessed it, an escalator. Don't worry, guys. It's haunted because it wasn't turned on. The top of the escalator, however, presented the next room, which was... I don't know. I really don't know what to say. In this room, you were sort of outside of the bank. The decor here was kind of cool, so it was a little neat to walk around this area. That is until the scare actor showed up.
Oh, there you go. You got it. Oh, yeah. Woo. Oh, against the wall, everyone against the wall. Oh, shoot. Shoot, okay. Oh, I need help.
Okay. You need cash? I can help.
Guys, I don't know about that character. I don't know about that one.
Who approved that character, and why does he have a disability? I imagine these are the types of risks you run with things like the $350 Blood Manor ticket. Like, sure, this guy is a legitimate actor and he was hired by the program or the company or whatever. But think about this. What if he wasn't? Seems like poor representation, if you ask me. Honestly, I don't even know if that's representation. I think it's just offensive. Certainly a conversation piece for the night, though. I have not stopped thinking about that. This is actually my first time watching it back since the experience, so I'm having quite a nice time right now.
Hello? Can't really see. Hello? Someone to pop out of here? I think that's Good luck in there. Oh, God. Good luck. Oh, I see. Okay. Holy shit! Oh, that's his. Hey, hi, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy. No fucking way! It's Jimmy! Hey, hashtag the panda, right? Oh, okay.
After that grocery store experience, we were all shoved into a room covered in mirrors to do the dumbest thing I've ever done in a haunted house. Because tell me, what do you expect to happen when you're shoved into a room full of mirrors? Tell me. Do you expect to play Hangman? Because that's what we did. We played Hangman, and we had a lot of trouble guessing the word.
E.
What was that?
E.
No, E. Oh. Oh, okay. I know the word. Yeah, what is it? I'd like to guess. It's blood. Oh, it's not. Oh. Yikes, that's gonna be a try for you. Oh!
N.
N?
Yeah.
Very good.
Cool. What about D?
No.
Apologies.
B? Ooh, alright guys, be careful, come on. I'm gonna give you guys a redemption guess. Something you've seen tonight. Come on. Guys, I know it.
Clown.
It's clown. That's right. You get a little offering. It's a navel. Oh, I love that. It's a fermented eyeball. Oh, fermented.
Oh, okay, see, here it is. Here it is again. We're being given another item. This one is a fermented eyeball. And just to let you know, nothing cool is going to happen with it. Yep, we walked right out the door, around the corner, and we handed it to another character wearing a mask.
Holy hell. Fermented ball, just for you. Yeah, I guess you love. Oh shit! Oh shit! I got too close. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that guy actually kind of scared me. Only because I kept thinking he was actually gonna hit me. It was just really loud and startling. Now, remember, this is a haunted NYC bank, right? Yeah. The final room of the haunted bank was a hospital. See, this is how you can tell they're losing the plot. Yeah, let's just throw a remotely scary location in our haunted house just to freak people out. We all remember when we stayed in the infirmary section of the bank. By the way, it was just a giant room filled with beds that were stuffed, and then there were just these curtains sitting everywhere, so it was extremely difficult to find your way around. So much to the point that we missed the exit on the way out. We walked out of the hospital room, went down another escalator, took a photo, and then the guy just was like, yeah, you can leave.
Everyone has to say thank you, and then they have to say 3 words review what they thought. Okay, here you go, Ash.
Why did they request that we went to the bathroom before it started?
Somebody peed.
What?
Hi, I'm Wyatt, and I think Nick is gonna be the drunkest tonight. Garlic aioli. Garlic aioli, good. That's my 3 words.
Extra olives.
I'm great at charades. I guess the word right. Clown.
I protected Nat the whole time. She was so scared. She really was like, oh, Nick, get in front of me. You're so big and strong and not scared.
I can't lie, ultimately it felt like an AI-generated experience, but I didn't hate it. I had a good time, I was scared, I thought it was a decently lengthy experience, especially compared to the last one I went to. But I don't know, everything that I go to here seems to lack, they have this same lack of charm. That's like the best way that I can put it. Why was I in a hospital at the end? You tell me. What happened to the blood gems? Why didn't we bring the blood gems to the hospital? You know? Now, of course, this begs the question, will I do this again? Obviously. But until then, I hope you enjoy your Halloween, and I hope you enjoyed watching my Halloween experience. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what haunted house you went to, because I care about the haunted house that you went to. We'll be back to your regularly scheduled programming with the next video, okay? I promise, all right? But that's gonna be next time. So, until next time.
Oh, you're done?
I survived the haunted house.
Oh, we survived.
Oh, we did it.
Take it. Wait, let's take a picture.